Some Pokemon are basically useless, others come out strong as can be, but some are so powerful that Gamefreak couldn't release them without hurting them in some way. I'm not talking nerfs like the Protean change. Instead, how about an ability that makes you unable to move for half your turns? Maybe a move that cuts all your offensive stats in half for the majority of the battle. These are the Pokemon Gamefreak had to nerf before release, otherwise they would have been too strong. Slacking. It may look like your best friend's dad that you think might get a little too excited when the game is on, but believe it or not, this Pokemon is actually a beast. With the 15th highest attack stat in the game, 3rd not counting alternate forms, Slacking is an undisputed offensive beast. And if you think that's all that makes him strong, his defensive stats are nothing to sneeze at either. This Pokemon is able to tank hits and hit like a tank at the same time. It's no wonder Gamefreak thought it necessary to nerf it by giving an ability that made it unable to move after using an attack. But get it on the field to nullify its ability and he'll suddenly be energetic as can be. Gamefreak tried to balance him, but we caught them slacking. Komodo. While you might have been expecting Slacking in our next entry on this list, I'm sure you weren't expecting this one. With only decent offensive stats and some okay defenses, you might be wondering why Komodo is on this list. It has nothing going for it. Well, that's where you're wrong. When Komodo was introduced, it came with a super powerful, unique Dragon-type move, Clanging Scales. This attack is a 110 base power, 100% accurate special attack move that lowers the opponent's physical defense by 1 stage. Hearing this, you're probably in awe that you've made such a mistake. Well, don't worry. This is also put into the game the generation after fairy types were added to the game, and Ultra Beasts were introduced. Unfortunate, due to those things, a dragon fighting type Pokemon just won't cut it, and that's why Komodo had to go WoWo. Regigigas. It was unfortunately cursed with having the dreadful ability Slow Start, which nerfs its offensive capability for the first 5 turns it's in play. Some creative players have found ways to work around this, but unfortunately, for the most part, the most useless golem is Regigigas. Smeargle. Ha! Jump scare. You're probably thinking, how could that be nerfed? Well, you see, let's take a look at its stats. Its stats are abysmal, literally dog water. Like the last time I saw a Pokemon this bad, I saw Sunkern. Its abilities, while Moody being infuriating, are all bad for what Smeargle is meant to do. Despite being able to learn every move, Smeargle does have the downside of only being there for its move pool, and unfortunately can no longer use Dark Void, which hurts it even more. Honestly, with each passing generation, I see this fragile little thing slowly and slowly falling out of favor with trainers due to its pre-release nerfs, unfortunately for this little sketcher. So those were some Pokemon that were nerfed before release. Do you like these types of videos? Would you like to see me make more? Leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what kind of videos you want to see going forward.